All right, we're going to play Dame or Deal. I'm the Blazer GM. If I would keep Dame over the trade offer, it's a Dame. If the trade offer is too good to pass up, it's Deal. And by the way, these are things that some are talked about, some perhaps not, but there's going to be more movement than people think. Go ahead, Joy.
Would you keep Damian Lillard or deal him for Anthony Davis?
Believe it or not, Dame. First of all, he's played 65-plus games every year of his career. I get a leadership quality I don't think I get with Anthony Davis. The Lakers have very limited first-round picks based on what they gave up for Anthony Davis, so I'm not doing it. I just think Dame loves basketball, and Anthony Davis at times really, really likes it. I'll take Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and multiple first-round picks?
This is one of the rare, if I'm Portland and I know the goal is to win a championship, I would take the Celtics offer. Jaylen Brown is only 24. He has gotten better every year. He just averaged 25. Marcus Smart's only 27. Tremendous defensive player. His offense is spotty. But the Celtics have first-round picks in 22, 23, 24, and 25. I can get two of those, Jaylen and Marcus Smart. I can start to solve some of my issues, and I would be a much better defensive team without having to give up all the offense. That move I would make.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Kawhi Leonard?
This is closer than people think. I would take Kawhi because I do think he's a plus defender. I do think on his best nights, he's the best get-a-basket, get-a-stop guy in the league. He's not a leader. That's not what I'm getting. I don't know if he plays every night. We'll see how this injury goes. But Kawhi, on his best nights, is generally the best player in every series he is in. And that includes if he played Steph in the Warriors or Luka in the Mavericks, he would be the best player.
Would you keep Damian Lillard or deal him for Bradley Beal?
I like Bradley Beal, but he's not quite as good as Dame. Dame has averaged over 25 points per game in 6 years. Beal only 3. Lillard had a higher offensive rating and a higher net rating than Beal this season. And I think Dame has, he's been in so many big games. He's been so great in those big games. I just feel like Dame's just a better clutch shot maker than Bradley Beal. I'd take Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, and Kendrick Nunn?
That's the second deal I would take. I would do that deal. So Bam wouldn't be as dominant in the West as the East, but he gives you about 19 a game and 9 rebounds. Tyler Herro is only 21, still in his rookie deal. Kendrick Nunn's really talented and cheap. So again, I'm going to lose some offense, but I solve some of my depth issues, some of my defensive issues. This would also allow me, if I get Bam, to move maybe a Zach Collins or a Nurkic. I could probably move a big. So I could get even, this would allow me to move one of my bigs. That's even more to this. I would take the Miami offer.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Paul George?
I would keep Dame. Dame is first or second best clutch player in the league. Paul is super talented, but has struggled sometimes with free throws, sometimes with shooting in big games. Paul is a better defender, and he's a tremendous player. Again, this one, like the Kawhi one's closer than you think, because I think Paul does a lot of things Kawhi does, but a better leader. I think he's a better communicator. But in this shooting league where Trae Young gets to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll stick with Dame.
Would you keep Dame or would you deal him for Kyrie?
Oh, that's not even close. Dame. Dame's a better defender, although he's not great. He's a better leader. He's less erratic. Kyrie's won a single playoff series in his career without like LeBron or Durant. Kyrie is an all-time finisher, but when I think of him, I think of erratic. I can't rely on him like I can rely on Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, and Tyrese Maxey?
I'd keep Dame. Where's my offense? I mean, Simmons, two of those guys are world-class defenders, but you can't have two of them on the floor. When Ben's on the floor, he can't shoot. So that sounds great, and I get a bunch of length, but offense is winning these games, not defense. I'd keep Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and the 7th and 14th overall picks.
I'd keep Dame. Wiggins' last 2 years has gotten worse. I don't think there's much leadership there. That feels like a bunch of B and B minuses and draft picks for an A-plus player. I'd keep Dame. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.